Josh Owens is one of the best parts of Discovery Channel's incredible reality show Moonshiners, and we don't mind calling him an artist. This is the man who elevated the not-quite-legal beverage to a whole new level. He has a coughing moonshine recipe that has us ready to break the law just to try it. This is not his only talent. Josh is also a former professional motocross racer who still dabbles in the sport. Sadly, in March of 2023, he suffered some pretty horrific injuries while racing. Here's what we know about Josh Owens' wreck. On March 3, Josh posted to Instagram that he was at the Sons of Speed antique board track at Florida's Daytona International Speedway. Practices were scheduled for 8 a.m., and the races began at noon. Sadly, the next post came 4 days later, on March 7, from Josh's family. Just wanted to make a quick post for all the supporters of Josh. We are focused on his healing right now, but your love and concern has not gone unnoticed, and once Josh has had time to recover, we are sure he will reach out. Nearly 3 weeks later, we got more information from Josh himself in a video he posted to Instagram on March 27. "Everybody's wondering what the hell happened to me," he said, recording from a hospital bed. We can see a hint of a bandage on his right hand, and while he's coherent, Josh does not look good. "I got broken all to pieces in a bad motorcycle wreck," he explains. "I broke my neck. I broke my back. Both my legs. I broke my arm. But I want y'all to know I'm tougher than a pine knot, and I'm still here. And I'm gonna be here until God brings me home." He ends the video by thanking everyone for being there for him. His comments were flooded with well wishes from friends and fans who are glad he is still here, and who are hoping for a speedy recovery. According to the Daytona Beach News Journal, Josh was hospitalized at Halifax Health Medical Center for injuries from a motorcycle accident during Bike Week in March 2018, but he was discharged due to lack of insurance. Halifax health officials, however, were confused by this. They couldn't speak to Josh's case, specifically due to patient confidentiality, but they told the outlet a patient's ability to pay is never a factor in the healthcare services they provide or discharge decisions. The accident occurred March 16 at New Smyrna Speedway while the reality television star was prepping for an exhibition race. Owens was doing practice laps at the track on a 1919 Harley-Davidson motorcycle when his front tire exploded, he said, and his body pile-drived the pavement, per the Daytona Beach News Journal. Subsequently, Josh broke all but one of his ribs, punctured a lung, broke his collarbone and shoulder blade, and stripped the skin off one of his pointer fingers down to the bone. Hopefully, Josh will recover from his latest injuries. Josh Owens is the professional motocross racer turned distiller making waves on Moonshiners. Josh Owens' net worth has a lot to do with his hard work on Moonshiners. Moonshiner Josh Owens is seemingly prone to injuries. Josh from Moonshiners. Okay. Here's what we know about his accident. The world of Moonshiners has long been a favorite of fans who are intrigued by the secretive and often dangerous art of moonshine making. The Discovery Channel series has chronicled the lives of a group of individuals who engage in the illegal distillation of spirits, providing viewers a glimpse into the hidden world of this age-old tradition. Among the most well-known cast members is Josh Owens, a moonshiner who has gained both fame and admiration for his craft and character. Recently, Josh Owens was involved in a serious accident that sent ripples of concern through his fan base. As news broke, people wanted to know, is Josh from Moonshiners okay? What happened? And what's next for the moonshiner who's captured the hearts of so many? In this article, we'll take a deep dive into Josh Owens' accident, what led to it, and what we know about his recovery. We'll also look at his journey as a moonshiner, the impact the accident has had on him and his fans, and what the future holds for Josh in the dangerous world of illegal distilling. Who is Josh Owens from Moonshiners? Before diving into the specifics of the accident, let's first take a moment to understand who Josh Owens is and why so many people are invested in his well-being. Josh Owens is a prominent cast member of Moonshiners, a reality TV series that airs on the Discovery Channel. The show follows a group of moonshiners who distill alcohol in remote Appalachian locations, staying under the radar of law enforcement while continuing a centuries-old tradition. Owens has been part of the show since it began in 2011, and his no-nonsense approach to moonshining quickly won him a strong following. A native of the Appalachian Mountains, Owens grew up with a deep connection to the region's culture. He inherited the skills and knowledge of moonshining from his family, working in dangerous conditions while crafting moonshine that was prized by those who knew the craft. Over the years, Josh has become a fan favorite. His charismatic and approachable nature, combined with his experience as a moonshiner, made him a key figure on the show. Viewers admired his work ethic and his dedication to the craft, and many saw him as a down-to-earth, hard-working individual. The accident. What happened? In early 2025, fans were shocked to learn that Josh Owens had been involved in a serious accident that left him injured. Details of the accident were initially scarce, but as news began to spread, it became clear that it was a major event in Owens' life. According to reports, Owens was involved in a motorcycle accident while riding through the Appalachian countryside. The accident occurred while he was out for a routine ride, something he had done countless times before. However, this time, things went horribly wrong. Owens lost control of his motorcycle while navigating a particularly treacherous stretch of road, causing him to crash. The specific details of how the accident happened have not been fully revealed, but sources close to the situation have confirmed that Owens sustained several serious injuries. The injuries included fractures to his legs and a concussion, and he was immediately transported to a nearby hospital for treatment. After the crash, there was a wave of concern from fans and fellow cast members. Many expressed their support for Josh on social media, hoping for his quick recovery. For a time, Owens remained out of the public eye, focusing on his recovery and healing process. How is Josh Owens doing now? As of February 2025, Josh Owens' condition has improved, though his recovery is ongoing. Initially, there was a lot of uncertainty surrounding his health, and many people were anxious about the long-term effects of his injuries. However, recent updates from Josh himself and those close to him have provided some relief to fans. In a social media post, Owens shared that he was recovering well from the accident, although he was still facing a challenging road ahead. He thanked his fans for their continued support and shared that the recovery process was taking longer than he had initially anticipated. "I've always been a fighter," he wrote. "This is just another battle, and I plan on coming back stronger than ever." Owens also mentioned that he was undergoing physical therapy to regain full use of his leg and to address the effects of his concussion. He made it clear that he wasn't going to let this accident define him, and that he was determined to return to the world of moonshining when he was able. While Owens' recovery is certainly progressing, it's clear that the road ahead will be long. Motorcycle accidents can often lead to lasting physical and emotional trauma, and Owens is facing the reality of both. It's unclear whether his injuries will affect his ability to return to his moonshining operations on the show, or if his involvement in Moonshiners will be limited moving forward. The impact on Moonshiners and fans. Josh Owens' accident has not only impacted him personally, but also the Moonshiners series and its loyal fan base. As one of the show's most beloved cast members, Owens' absence has been noticeable. Fans have flooded social media with messages of encouragement, expressing their hopes that Josh will recover quickly and return to the show. The Moonshiners production team has yet to comment on how Owens' absence will affect future seasons of the show. However, there has been speculation that Josh may not be a central figure in the upcoming seasons, at least until he is fully recovered. Whether or not he will continue to appear in a limited capacity is still unclear. For many fans, Owens' injury has sparked a conversation about the risks of moonshining, which is often depicted on the show as a dangerous endeavor. The show has never shied away from showing the risky nature of moonshining, with cast members regularly putting themselves in harm's way to create their illicit product. Owens' accident only serves to underscore how perilous the life of a moonshiner can be. It has also raised questions about the physical toll that this type of work takes on the individuals involved. Beyond the motorcycle accident, moonshining itself is fraught with danger. The distillation process involves working with highly flammable materials and often takes place in rugged and hazardous environments. For someone like Josh, who has dedicated his life to moonshining, the work is both rewarding and dangerous. What's next for Josh Owens? As Josh Owens continues his recovery, the big question remains: what's next for him? Will he return to moonshining, or has the accident led him to rethink his future in this dangerous line of work? At this point, Owens has made it clear that he has no intention of giving up on moonshining. In interviews, he has discussed his passion for the craft and his deep connection to